Namaste. Good evening. This is Dr. Aparna. I am an Ayurvedic neuropsychotherapist, a passionate Ayurveda, psychotherapy, neuroscience, and Bhagavad-Gita infopreneur, medical writer. So, in the previous session, we were discussing about neuroplasticity. So, how can neuroplasticity improve the brain functioning, to promote a healthy brain? So, as we discussed in the last session, so um, your experiences can change how your brain functions. So, that means there is a hidden power of the brain or the secret superpower of the brain, which we discussed, which is called neuroplasticity. So, neuroplasticity is the brain's ability to change and adapt over time by building and strengthening connections between the brain cells. So, how does this do that? Through the process of neurogenesis. So, some cells in the brain grow and heal, particularly during the early years. In other words, new neurons and new connections between existing ones are sometimes created. So the new neurons are generated through the process neurogenesis, and new connections between the existing connections are also sometimes created. So this is neuroplasticity. So new brain cells are created are created. So how? By new brain skills. So new brain skills are created by having new experiences and building new skills. So every new skill you have, from grabbing a coffee at an unfamiliar cafe to hiking a mountain in a new country, the all these can impact the brain. So this can protect cognitive function and prevent age related degeneration. So putting neuroplasticity into action means carving new pathways, so while strengthening the best of the existing ones and not in reinforcing the pathways you would rather avoid. So the neuroscientists you have captured this in an aphorism, that is, neurons that fire together wire together. So neurons that fire together, they wire together. If the neurons that fire out of sync fail to link. So research proves that the lifestyle factors like exercise and cognitive training can enhance neuroplasticity. So what happens is, this neuroplasticity can help with stroke recovery, brain injuries, and delaying age related cognitive changes in the brain. So, how does neuroplasticity contribute to healthy aging? So, how the brain, that means learning how the brain adapts. So, the human brain is often thought as a finite resource that gradually declines with age, so resulting in the permanent loss of brain cells. However, the latest research challenges this notion, suggesting that healthy cognitive aging does not result in the loss of neurons. In fact, new brain cells emerge in memory centers of the brain well into old age. So, this phenomenon is neuroplasticity. So, neuroplasticity is the brain's ability to adapt and to respond to environmental stimuli, to any change or modification due to new experiences or other developmental mechanisms. So, this complex phenomenon it involves a wide range of intricate cellular and molecular processes. So this allows the brain to forge into new neural pathways. So, neuroplasticity plays a critical role in numerous areas of brain functioning, such as learning, memory, sensory processing, motor processing, and emotional regulation. So, learning में, memory में, sensory processing में, motor processing में, and even in the emotional regulation, neuroplasticity can play a role. So, why do we need neuroplasticity? Why am I addressing neuroplasticity here? So, neuroplasticity allows the brain to adapt to injury and disease. For example, if there is a stroke or a traumatic brain injury or a neurodegenerative disorder, so we can harness the power of neuroplasticity, for advancing the future. In the future of neuroscience research, there is a wide range of scope for neuroplasticity. So, neuroplasticity is driven by the formation and modification of neural connections, that is, neurons. Formation of neurons, neurogenesis, and modification of the neural connections. So, through learning and experiences, the strength and the number of synapses evolve and new connections emerge. So, as new pathways form, the brain adapts and acquires new skills. So, this neuroplasticity is a lifelong potential for neuroplastic growth and changes. So, see, remarkably, neuroplasticity is not only limited to children or young adults. It persists throughout life, and even we can enhance it through environmental factors, through genetic factors. We will talk about it. Okay, neuroplasticity. It is majorly useful, but it is also said that it is not always beneficial. In some cases it may produce, maladaptive changes resulting in chronic pain or addiction. So next is, we have the main thing is, how does neuroplasticity impact my life and your life? So, as I said, recovering from injury or disease, when there is stroke, see, stroke is a common condition that may lead to significant changes in the brain structure and function. So, resulting in the loss of neurons and synapses and altering how the brain, processes information. So, fortunately, the brain has remarkable ability to reorganize by forming new neural connections and rewiring the existing pathways. So, this can help in stroke, which can help in stroke. So, and also, not only in the brain injury or stroke or a neurodegenerative disorder, even while we learn new skills, when learning new skills, neuroplasticity plays a role. That means the brain also adapts when learning a new skill, such as language. When you learn a language, or when you are learning to play an instrument, and likewise when you are practicing mindfulness and meditation. So this can enhance cognitive health by promoting the growth of new neural connections. So we will also talk about what all can be done to, increase neuroplasticity, to enhance neuroplasticity, and to promote brain health. So, see, neuroplasticity, as I said, has several benefits. One of them is cognitive functioning. So, by rewiring neural connections, individuals improve brain health and enhance learning and memory. So, here it plays a role in the improvement of cognitive function. Cognition means thinking and memory. So, ability to adapt and to recover from brain injuries, and potential to delay or prevent age related decline in the brain functions. So, how can we promote neuroplasticity? you know or how can we enhance our brain health? First thing is memory training. Environmentally, what we can do is lifestyle changes, the diet we consume, the exercise, yoga, meditation, sleep, reducing of stress, and a good sound mental health and cognitive stimulation. All these contribute in enhanced brain health. And genetics also, sometimes brain structure and function, and also the hormones can contribute into enhanced brain health, the dopamine, serotonin and growth factors. So other ways to enhance neuroplasticity include enriching your environment and practicing mindfulness. So meditation, pranayama, all those things, yoga can also contribute to cognitive health or enhanced brain health. So in the next session, we are going to discuss what are the strategies to improve or enhance the brain health, or which contribute in enhanced neuroplasticity. So the factors which contribute in neuroplasticity. So thank you for staying tuned, and we'll meet in the next session. If you have any queries or any thoughts on the subject, please